If you're ill-prepared, then get on the case. Take a seat on the floor. It's time for the race.
I just really struggle with you sometimes.
The winner of Novympia's Arsehole race will receive a cash prize of £2.17, some dire shit from our house, and a signed Novympia t-shirt, as well as the title of Novympia's next Grandmaster Arsehole. May the best dickhead win!
It's time for the next episode of season 2 of Nova. Honestly,
I thought it was gonna play the credit.
No, we've already done those, as they've seen. Novympia's Arsehole race. Gear up your lawnmowers
anymore.
Okay, guys, let's just get into it. So it's been Christmas, it's been New Year, and that's all out of the way. We're now going to carry on and really get down to the arsehole race.
So last episode, we gave our potential arseholes the challenge of creating a adorable holiday Christmas postcard from a ski lodge.
Very, very simple. A lot of people were confused AF about this challenge.
Why?
Postcard
So simple.
from a ski resort. That was all it had to be. Now, most of the entrants, I think, did very well this week. There were some notable exceptions. Well, one exception. It was Duck. When we get to Duck, you'll see.
Well, Duck is first.
Duck. Rightly so. Let's talk about Duck.
So here's Ducks. I'm not really sure what shamonics is.
What?
It says shamonics at the top. To my arseholes from With Hate Duck. Merry Christmas. She's wearing nice pink boots. It's not very festive. She's under a Christmas tree on carpet. It says, Duck has been spending her holidays lounging by the tree in her skiing vest, always looking the part, but never quite willing to risk breaking a wing. I don't get it.
Okay, but first of all, it's not at a ski resort, so that's bad. Second of all, it is just taken in front of a Christmas tree. Now, Duck has immunity this week, so luckily for Duck, you're not going into the shitter because I don't think there is another one this week as bad as that, so that would, for me, for sure have been the one that went home. I was desperate to inject a twist into this episode, and Nova told me not to because it was mean, but I really wanted to have it be the end, and then we asked Duck to step forward, and we disqualified Duck because that's not the same Duck, that's a different Duck that you've entered. And I, for one, thought I took great issue with that.
You see, I didn't even really notice that, so I didn't really care enough for that, and also she's immune, so
So we said way back when it has to be exactly the same thing that you enter every time. But people could argue that the banana isn't clearly going to be the same banana.
Well, we've seen before, like, people have multiple versions of the same thing.
Well, I just thought it would be entertaining for television.
Do you remember last time, a lot of wood, and then it turned out at the end that they put on Instagram like 7 different versions of themselves.
I mean, I suppose if you can't tell. Anyway, I think the point with this is I've heard from the owner of Duck that she had to do this while she was not at home, while she was away, and she had to work with a few kind of like, you know.
I don't want to hear any more goddamn excuses.
Well, that's my point though. It is still shit. So that's why it is shit. But Duck.
What is shamonics?
Just skip to the next one.
Shamonics.
Just skip it.
Next up, we have Bagina. Whatever. Bagina is sister slaying in her sexy Santa stripper look, mailing a personalised postcard to her sugar daddy. It says here, a ho 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 never gets cold. 2, Vladimir Putin, I can't wait to jingle your bells. From your favourite hooker, Bagina. This is great. She's giving me Jingle Bell Rock a la Mean Girls.
I think that was the point of this. She's ho ho ho, Christmas ho. Your mind does go to that Mean Girls moment. It ticks all the boxes because it is a postcard and it is from some sort of ski resort or kind of Christmas lodge. So it's...
I like that it's to Vladimir Putin. I feel like Bagina is Putin's type. It's definitely at like a ski lodge looking location. I feel like maybe it could have been taken with a flash on, like the lighting is not amazing, but that's just picking a hole.
Pissy, like Bagina is so pissy looking, and I love that. She's like clearly there, freezing her ass off, and she's like, I don't want to be here. Put the fucking camera down, let's go back inside. It's fine, it's good. Like there's nothing bad about it, but it didn't really make me laugh. It didn't really sort of like warm me cockles.
I think it's cute.
It's fine. It's very safe for me this week, Bagina. Let's move on to Deoda.
Right, so Deoda is next. She is 70, the bitch at the ski resort who is only there for the winter fashions and won't step a single foot onto the snow. I mean, how do you expect her to ski in her Chanel trousers? Alright, it says, greetings from Threadbow. Freeze your ass off. Is that a real place?
Okay, so Threadbow is an
Pays homage to
Australian...
Threadbow, one of the few places in Australia where it actually bloody snows.
Yeah, it's an Australian ski resort in the mountains. I like how stylized this is because it looks very retro, something from sort of like the 70s. It's a bit faded. I like that she actually has sort of a very... I'm just going to take the phone off you so I can really look at it. It is very wintry looking. She looks like Emma Bunton. The hair is nice.
I would have liked more of an immersive photo. I would have liked to have seen Deoda actually like on location as opposed to just being superimposed on top of a photograph. And I know that a lot of people have superimposed themselves on top of a photograph, but what I mean is that I would have liked to have the illusion that she was actually there, as opposed to it very obviously
I kind of appreciate the fact that it looks like she is such a dick that she got home and she made her own like holiday... You know how people make their own holiday cards with themselves on the front? And they all need to be culled. It kind of makes me think of someone who would do that, which is so extra. Which I do appreciate. It's a bit lackluster in terms of there's no humour.
I like her earmuffs. The outfit doesn't do a lot for me.
Again, though, it's very safe. I don't think it's any better or worse than Bagainas. It's very safe.
I like Bagainas more.
Bagainas is actually probably a bit better. But thank you, Deoda. Let's move on now to...
Next up, we have Pony Soprano, who is wishing us a Merry Christmas. Bitch, that's great.
Oh, yeah, shit.
She is dressed up like Rudolph. While many people are enjoying their holidays at the ski lodge, Pony has managed to get herself a Christmas temp job. She's covering for Rudolph whilst he's on paternity leave, so won't be able to offer all the slopes have to offer. Here she is, leading the charge of Santa's sleigh through the mountains.
It's very, very sweet. I think the postcard element is maybe missing a bit. Do you think?
It looks more like a greeting card.
Well, or like a screensaver or something. It does not necessarily a postcard.
It's super cute though.
It is very adorable. I don't think there is anything on her. You've just superimposed little earmuffs and a nose on her.
Which I also kind of love.
I think that's a bit cheaty.
I think that's quite funny.
It's all done in post, and for me that's a little bit lazy. So I don't adore this one, but I do appreciate Merry Christmas.
Yeah, I'm more
Which
about
just makes
Merry
me think
Christmas.
of Mariah Carey, who is also very horse-like, so it all comes full circle.
Next up, we have Linda Lampsey. Bitches beware my left tit. Happy holidays from your favourite lamp. It says, Merry Christmas, suck my left tit. XOXO, Linda.
I quite liked Suck My Left Tit. I thought it was so weird. I would expect that from someone a bit
like
rougher.
fucking Elsa. She looks stunning.
I'm sort of at odds with it because it's like, I don't know if Suck My Left Tit, if she's really angry, but she also looks really wired. I'd like to think she's just on drugs in this and she's so fucking out of it.
Well,
and she's just like, suck my left tit!
Either way, she is the epitome of an arsehole, and that's what we're really looking for ultimately.
I quite like that. I do quite like her. So I think it's just got a little edge over like Pony and Deoda and maybe Bagina. Do you think so?
Yeah, I feel like maybe it's not quite as polished in execution, but the ideas and the humour and the attitude is there.
It's hard to know. Like, do you pick someone who's got maybe a slightly funnier idea or someone who's just a bit more polished, but a bit more boring? It's hard. See, you don't realise what we have to go through as judges of Novympia's Arsehole Race.
I mean, I think they do.
Okay, let's just move on then.
Next we have Jess. This is an experience. This is a journey.
It's a phenomenon.
So I'll just read the postcard first of all. It's absolutely a postcard. We've even got like a little watermark from a cup of coffee on there, which is great. There was no room at the inn, so I was shat out at a 5-star ski resort. Enjoy my birthday, ski sis.
Okay, so there's a pun.
So we've got naked Jess skiing whilst being shot out of a black woman.
Is it a black woman?
I think she's black. A black woman's pussy. She's skiing out of it.
I can't believe this.
In front of a ski resort. She has a cross on her forehead.
What has this channel become, honestly?
And there's like light being shot out of this woman's vagina as well.
Well, I personally love this. I think it's hilarious. I like Ski Sis. I like that I don't think she's black. She looks maybe Native American. She's got really large nipples. I don't know if we're going to be able to show this on YouTube. Anyway, that's fine. I love it. I just love it.
Love it.
And the person who owns this character has stupid faces in the corner. I don't know if I had made the disclaimer in the last episode or if it was this one. I don't hate her. I don't know if I've mentioned that, if it was in the last episode.
Don't hate her, don't like her. Don't
hate her, can't stand her. Anyway, that's a stupid face. I love this, Jess. I just think it's so weird.
I think you've really, really brought your A game.
Yeah, love it. Congrats. Let's move on.
So next we've got the Rev. And this is alarming. It just says, happy holidays, sorry. Go fuck yourself. Rev, kiss.
I think it just says hell days.
Helly days.
No, it just says hell days.
It says hella days and you're blind.
Oh, it does say hella days. That's not the point of this at all. I love this.
That the place is just burning down. The Rev has gone fucking ballistic. We have the Antichrist and like satanic horns all over the place. We have an eyeball coming out of the mouth.
You know what's sort of interesting is whenever there is a sort of Christmas thing going on, you do expect someone to do something a bit Krampusy or a bit dark and unexpected. I wonder if the Rev would have done that had that Christmas drag race thing come out and Mayhem Miller didn't do the Krampus. I wonder if that was same time.
This is another person who has done a lot of work in post. I don't know how much of this is actually like this in real life and how much of it has been edited afterwards, but I don't mind.
Well, I don't mind when it's that good. I think that's the thing with the pony. It was just
what
a bit
the stamp
shit.
Say?
But
banana.
It's just like a red
banana, 49 cents. The banana on the stamp looks like a fucking pedo.
It looks like it's in jail.
I like it.
The Rev is one of our strongest competitors. I think it's always conceptual and it's always a bit different. It's always very nicely done.
Yeah.
Not very funny. I guess it's funny because the ski lodge is burning down.
I think this is great.
But yes, very nicely done, the Rev. One to watch. Lastly, we come to Forquet Spaghetti.
Forquet here. Oh, I like how they've done like half of the back and then the front. So it just says, Merry Christmas, hope you go down the drain. And it looks like Forquet is wearing a stunning couture gown, holding a mug of cocoa, and I think she's stabbed Santa Claus. And underneath we can start to see half of the message, and it says, I'll give you 10k via PayPal if you let me win. P.S. Someone broke in and touched my plate, what a creep. And it says, to Novympia from some dish.
So there are so many things I love about this. I love that they've said something about 10k and if you let me win, because a lot of the contestants had this sort of theory that Forquet was a massive sort of like kiss ass or, you know, try to sort of get an edge over the other competitors.
I like the caption, chilling in a fancy ski lodge with some hot tea that's about to be spilled. I put way too much effort into this, how embarrassing.
She looks so maniacal. Well, you have put in a lot. I think you've probably put in more effort than anyone else. Maybe the Rev.
This is the closest to like what I imagined getting out of people, because I feel like all of your outfit is real and you've just photoshopped the cards. I feel like you've not really done anything photoshopped on yourself. This is kind of more, I mean, we never specified this, but this is more what I imagined.
So Forquet is another one who I think is one to watch, but like you have had a couple of like near misses, like being dangerously off your game, and now I think this is a great return to form. It's just very well done. Like there's not really much bad to say about it. It didn't really make me howl with laughter, but you know, we've got a lot of thinking to do, Nova, haven't we?
Yeah, actually.
The judge and I will now deliberate regarding the top 2 and bottom 2 of the week.
Oh, Duck, why are you fucking immune? This is not fair.
Right. Oh, ain't that the truth? Will the Rev and Jess please step forward? The Rev!
I really like imagining how the Rev would actually like move or walk. I imagine he just kind of like does this. You think he just rolls?
Just rolls and falls off the table and dies. The Rev. This week, you gave us Krampus, Holidays, Realness. This bit gets harder every time.
Yeah, that wasn't good.
And you left me with a Krampus in my stomach.
There should be a pun about the Rev giving us Antichrist. The Antichrist to Jess's...
I didn't even think about it. There's a lot of religious stuff going on here, isn't there?
Yeah, someone think of a pun to do with that, because the other top person is Jess.
Jess, this week you gave us being shot out of a pussy. And it was so good, I want to be shot right inside yours.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Jess, congratulations, you are the winner of this week's challenge.
Yay!
That is
you are
your
only
first-
allowed to talk about this for 48 hours, and then I don't want to hear a word about you bragging about it. We're going to tell people now to subscribe to Millicent to see on YouTube.
No,
because that's
don't
who Jess
tell
is.
people that-
And now you're not allowed to mention it ever again.
Okay, well done, Jess. That was great for you. I wonder if you can keep up that level of humour throughout the rest of the challenge, because
Doubtful.
you've done
Doubtful.
some shit. So just take this and really run with it, because you're probably going home next week.
You have one immunity, so there's that.
So annoyed about that. And also a big congratulations to the Rev for being high. I personally thought Fourquet should have also been in the top. Neck and neck.
For me, like, Fourquet put in a lot of effort, but the Rev was just so kind of creative and out there, and it really just hit me in the face, and I just enjoyed being hit in the
But
face.
you guys are the ones to watch, I believe. Jess, not really. It was a bit of a fluke. So, great one, guys. But it is now time to talk about the bottom two of the week. Hang on. Will Deoda Spritz and Pony Soprano please step forward? Deoda Spritz, this week you gave us a postcard from Threadbow, which, to be frank, was a little threadbare.
Oh!
Deodorant, can you survive this elimination? You got that right? Pony Soprano, this week you gave us a Merry Christmas, but was it really just horseshit? Deoda Spritz, fuck off. Okay, so let's just take a second to appreciate that Deoda Spritz was probably one of the stronger competitors throughout season 2 of the Arsehole race.
Yeah, but you just weren't really bringing it to me this week. Sorry, just thought it was a bit blah.
One day you're in, and the next day you're out. So I think Deoda is the only contestant on season 2 who was also on season 1. So I
I always
guess
forget that.
you got to just keep coming back every time, and then we'll see how you do.
But
Duck.
This was pretty shite, wasn't it?
Duck,
talk
you
about
would have
this
gone.
then. This was not good.
You would have gone.
This was not good.
You piece of shit. So
bring it next week.
commiserations to you, Deoda. Thanks for taking part. Pony Soprano. It was good, it was fine, but at this stage, safe is not good enough.
Yeah, you just gotta be like the best. You've gotta be the very best that no one ever was.
To catch them is my real test.
Carry on.
To train them is my cause.
Yeah.
Oh my god! Pokemon! Gotta catch it, it's you and me. I know it's my destiny. Alright,
I have so many regrets.
Okay, so, well, if you're gonna talk about it, you can expect that now every single time.
Right.
You're going to talk about Pokemon. It's time to talk about the next challenge for the remaining assholes. For this challenge, we would like you to create a very, very short video of your contestant, under 20 seconds, please. Well under that. Giving us your best. You are the trainer and you're catching your Pokemon entrant.
I was literally just about to suggest something like that.
So you've got to dress up your contestant as your favourite Pokemon, and the video has got to be you with a Pokeball catching it.
No, because not everyone's gonna want to be in the video.
No. You don't have to have your face, just your hand. You or someone is catching your contestant dressed as a Pokemon. Make it as experimental or as interesting or boring as you like. And keep it under 20 seconds, please. As always, use the hashtag.
That sounds great. I'm really happy about that.
Use the hashtag Novympia's Arsehole Race and get your entries in by this time date here on the screen, please. Stop fucking around, also, all of you. Stop fucking around. If you are watching one of these videos for the first time because you're new to the channel,
so sorry.
apologies.
We normally do actual good stuff.
Nah.
But
Not today.
Not today.
Thank you for coming, everyone, for this video treat seminar. Well, they're all seminars now.
Seminars?
Yeah.
I don't think that's true.
They learn things.
No. Please follow our social media. It's all in the description below. And yeah, just sods. This is not good.
Oh, let's go get a drink at the bar.
All right then.
And an origami salami to our brand new patrons Jacobina, Alex Bork, Clinton, Louis Harmon, Krista Ritter, Chibi Heavy Crafting, Grieg, McCallum and Liam Fearon. Hi guys! If you'd like to join the family, visit patreon.com/Novympia.